And welcome back to another episode of Nice Tries. I'm Nyce, and today we're on episode 35 of our Pokemon Sword Blind Nuzlocke. Two little points of order here. First, we're in the Slumbering Weald, where we're looking to encounter the legendary Sword Pokemon, and we don't actually have an encounter in the Slumbering Weald yet. The first time we came through here, we did not have Pokeballs or anything, I don't think. So let me double check on that, but I'm pretty sure when I looked earlier, we don't actually have anything in the Slumbering Weald because we couldn't catch anything here at first. Yeah, we definitely don't. So we can actually get an encounter here. They're mostly going to be the low-level Pokemon that we saw in the very beginning at least, so I'm probably going to try out a Repel real quick just to see if we can avoid getting some of the weaker things, and maybe there's a stronger option a bit further in. I think Repels would be in here, right? I'm not actually sure we have any Repels. We might have actually used them all. Okay, it looks like we actually used all of them. Unless they're in a different thing. And the second thing is, as this series is coming to a close here, if you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see on this channel in the future, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. I definitely want to keep making videos, but again, a blind Nuzlocke is a bit of a special thing that you can't do all that often. So, oh, hello. What are you panicking about? So we'll try and make our way through here. If we do encounter something, hey, that's our encounter. But yeah, let me know what you want to see. I'll definitely keep making videos, and we'll do some of the post-game stuff for a while there. Why are they all acting scared? That's so strange. But yeah, so for now, though, we'll keep moving through. And as I had said in a past video or two, I think that we'll probably move towards only one video a day after we beat the champion, whenever we've officially beaten the Nuzlocke, because that's usually how it goes. When you beat the champion, you've won the Nuzlocke. But we'll keep doing post-game stuff in a Nuzlocke style just to investigate and see what all that's up about. And also keep a... Ooh, okay, so we definitely have some interesting Pokemon over here we've not seen before. Ooh, that looks... Okay, that's a Galarian Weezing. That's something that gets... It's a strong-looking... He's got, like, the aura. Might go for that. Yeah, I mean, that's what, 2 new types for us? Because it's Fairy Psychic. Let's get it. You know, it's a new Pokemon. It's pretty cool looking. It's got that glow to it. I don't know what that's about. But let's see what this thing's got going on for it. Neutralizing Gas. What does that do? I have no idea. Okay, we know it's Psychic Poison, so we don't want to hit it with a Psychic. Did I say Psychic Poison? Fairy Poison. Okay, so I'm A-okay with the Galarian Weezing. This is a pretty exciting Galarian form. Could have looked around a little bit more, but I'm really here for the legendary Pokemon that's in here. So we have Weezing. Oh wait, what am I saying? We already have a Coughing. We already have a Coughing. This is Dupe's Claws. I can get a Weezing anytime I want. We're just going to knock this thing up for experience. We're going to call Dupe's Claws. My bad, my bad. Totally forgot we already caught a Coughing. We can have one of these things any moment we want to do. It's not a new Pokemon. We'll call in Species Claws. We'll keep looking around. Don't be foolish, Nyce. You can get this thing anytime you want. Alright, alright. I also wanted to see what was up about the glowing thing. Woo, that was a lot of wattage. Okay, so I guess that's what it's about. Maybe they're slightly stronger. Dude, that thing is huge. Okay, so we'll keep looking. Wow, there's so many of them. I thought he was going to be like a real rare special thing. Whoop, don't run into that thing. Definitely want to look around a bit. Wow, there's so many Galarian Weezings out here. Maybe are they what's causing the fog? Got a lot of Psychic types as well. Ooh, I see a Pokeball over there. Okay, so we'll keep going through. We'll also make sure we've actually started a timer. Smoke Ball's a pretty fitting item to find out here. Oh, my sleeves are getting in the way. You're like, Nyce, why are you wearing a long sleeve shirt? Aren't you in your own home? That looks like a... Is this another Galarian, Yeah, it is. Another Galarian Stunfisk. Why are you wearing a sweatshirt in your own home, in the comfort of your own home there, Nyce? It's because I keep recording, and when I record, I turn the heat down so the heat doesn't go off when I start recording. So if it turns on, I'll turn it off before I start recording. And then, because my heat's turned down, the heat then turns on later when it gets cold. And then I keep turning it down, and then I keep turning it down. And so it's getting really cold in here, and I needed to record, so I had to crank it down again and just throw on a sweatshirt. What's up with this fog? It's even worse than the first time I came here. Is it though? Literally, I couldn't see like 2 feet in front of me the first time I came here. Okay, now it's worse, Jinx. Hop, you jinxed it. Oh, hello. Hi there. I was not expecting you to just be waltzing across the bridge. Which one's the sword one? I guess the one in front looks more swordish. The one in the back definitely has a shieldy shape. Grilled! Okay, I guess the fact that it's saying, like, shield. They really are here. The sword and shield Pokemon. I knew it. They've detected that the balance has been upset. Dude, he's missing part of an ear. That's tragic. What happened to his ear? Did it actually start the timer? Did it actually go? Am I that foolish? Did I get distracted by my sleeve and the whole sleeve conversation and I didn't start the timer? Oh no, Nyce, how are you that dumb? Alright, we'll take about 4 minutes off and go. Hey, where are you going? We need your help over here. You two, what in the world are you doing? What? Come off it, Sonia. You must have seen that, right? Those sword and shield Pokemon. They were right in front of us. Then they disappeared into the forest. Hop, are you sure you haven't lost the plot? There was no one with but the two of you. What? Then were those just illusions or something? Listen, I dug into some literature from other regions and I finally found something. Mentions of the sword Pokemon, Zacian, and the shield Pokemon, Zamazencha. Those are some weird names. The writing said that those two Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the Slumbering Weald a long time ago. Did they really? Sonia, thanks for digging into it. Even if it's just an illusion or whatever, we did manage to find the Pokemon again. Maybe the sword and the shield that those two carry are still here too. That's a good question. Are the sword and shield part of the Pokemon? Okay, we don't want a water type, otherwise that'd be a cool encounter there. So we'll keep venturing on. Worst case, we just have to backtrack a little bit to actually get our encounter if, something occurs up here. Legendaries are going to be a static encounter that won't count as our encounter for the Slumbering Weald, as it's something that you have to encounter as part of the plot of the game. And that's one of our exceptions where we get that one free. It hasn't actually come up in this game at all until now. I was surprised we haven't had any static encounters. Usually you get a couple. This area looks very tranquil without the fog. Would you take a look at that, Nyce? Now that's something you don't see every day. This place definitely feels like the stuff of legend. And it was just like 5 feet from our house and nobody had ever explored it before. I guess everyone that went in was like disappearing or something. Alright. Let's see what's up. That definitely looks broken. Ooh, there's a fragment of a sword. Or is that just a really short sword? Part of shield? They look like fossils almost. Oh, it has some gouges in it. Interesting. See that, Nyce? The sword and the shield. The legends really were true. That is the smallest sword in the world. Do we get to actually pick it up? That'd be cool. Oh, we do? Oh, it doesn't show us pick it up. I thought we'd actually get it. We obtained a rusted sword. Stick it in the little slot in the grave. It is said that the hero who used this sword to halt a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn. That settles it. I'm taking the shield. Though, wow, would you look at the state of this thing? It looks like it might fall to pieces if you so much as look at it funny. I don't know if these rusty old things will really be able to stop the darkest day, but, well, I guess it can't hurt to have them along. So let's hope they bring us some good luck. That's a much bigger thing for Hop to pick up than my sword. That one seems hefty. Now what? Maybe the Pokemon themselves really are still asleep somewhere. So it seems we're on our own if we want to go help Lee. This is all the help we've got. Until dramatic cutscene. Until dramatic cutscene. Actually, wait, should I try to stick it in the slot? Like I said? I should do it. It looked like we should do. Maybe I actually have to do it. Ah. Dang it. Thought maybe it'd work. It looks like it's supposed to go in there, Maybe it's just like a discoloration, not actually a hole. Well, we'll see if anything occurs when we go back through. Otherwise, we'll be looking for an encounter. See if there's anything sweet we could add to our team. The levels are a little bit lower than I'd like for something that I'd be looking to add right away. Dead end, that might be an item. But definitely seems like there's some sweet Pokemon over here. Mainly these Galarian Weezing. Not really in the market for a Munna, sorry. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Ooh, we can go over here. This area is a little bigger than I thought. Elixir. Ooh, that's very nice to have if there is an Elite Four style thing where we don't get healed continuously. Oh, hi there, Weezing. Again, we're just going to call species on this Weezing. Don't need to worry about him. He's big enough that it was hard to avoid him. Let's see. We will just run away, I guess. No sense in just farming up against ones that we're calling dupes on. Seems a little bit silly. Also, I'm not sure what happens if we run away. Is the Weezing still there? It's not. Okay. Oh, sweet. Do we get a Fairy type move? Phantom Force. That's the one Ghost type move we already have. Okay. Well, what else? We haven't really seen too much else in the overworld to go for just yet. So this might be time to break out one of the random encounters. We definitely want to make sure we're still in this area. Just given that the music totally changed. Mental Herb. Just given that they definitely seem to get stronger as we go further back, and we'd like that extra level for sure. Is this the very beginning of the stronger area? I think it is. I think this is where we're seeing weaker stuff. No, not yet. Okay. What do I know? Okay, so I think that might be the extent of it. Alright, so we'll get an encounter here before we press on. Whoa! He actually startled me. Since we haven't seen anything great in the overworld, we'll do one more little once over here. Can I actually hop on my bike here? I can't. Hey. Oh, never mind. We still have more things to explore. Okay, Nyce is jumping to conclusions here. Maybe we haven't been this way either yet? Ends in a river. Wait, can we... Oh, oh ho! I did not think of that. Whoa, this area is huge. Oh, a life orb is sweet. Dangerous in a Nuzlocke for sure, but a pretty sweet option to have nonetheless. Oh, well. We can go for that random one, though since we have a little bit more to explore, I'll give us a little bit more time to find something in the overworld. Okay, we've been up there already. Okay, that's looking like the last of where we can go, really. Unless there's something further down there that does not appear to be. Definitely don't want the mana. But that feels like we've just about exhausted it. Unless there's a rare spawn that we just haven't come across yet. Oh, that's where I need to go, isn't it? Oh. I'm not sure if we run into the ripple if we find a Pokemon, but I'm very glad that it disappeared because I did not want to find another water type for us. So we are only down to one water type. Alright, also getting lost. Bear with me, it's a little bit foggy. It's hard to see where we're going. So we'll keep an eye out for just a moment here as we head back for anything new in the overworld. And then we'll go for the next random one we see. Like I said, the next random one that we see. Alright, this is our encounter. We're doing it. How are you hiding? How are you hiding in that grass, Corviknight? You're enormous. That's insanity. We also have already had a Corviknight. And as much as I am tempted to replace Edgar, you can't really replace Edgar. So we're going to go for another random one, calling dupes here, because we actually already had a Corviknight. So let's go for another random, if you'll get out of the way, Sir Wheezing there. Oh, it's gone. Let's see what other giant monstrosity might be hiding. Is it all Corviknights? It's got to be something else, right? There's no way that this grass is just filled with Corviknights. That doesn't make any sense. I guess that totally debunks my theory of it's only smaller Pokemon that you find in there. Because whole Corviknights popping out, and that is by no means a small Pokemon. Alright, there's got to be something else, right? Okay, mana, alright. That's fair, that's fair. Not ideal for us, not really what we're looking to add to the team. Sad to not replace Corviknight, but, you know, I thought it would have been the wrong thing to do. This thing might have synchronized, so we might end up paralyzing ourselves here, but that's okay. I guess I could have thrown a quick ball. That was dumb. Should have just thrown a quick ball at it. Yep, they're synchronized. We're paralyzed as well. I don't think the paralysis actually affects us. Okay, Psychic, that's fine. It's not going to do too much. A little bit worried about hitting this thing with an Air Slash. It might do a little bit more damage than I'm giving it credit for. But I think that Psychic's going to do next to nothing. So we'll Air Slash it, and hopefully it doesn't knock it out. If it does knock it out, well, it means it was definitely too weak to be added to our team. Whoo-hoo-hoo! Alright, that was a little bit close. I was definitely worried it might do too much. I was a little bit closer than I thought it was going to be still. But it seems like we are A-okay there. Dream Ball seems very fitting for a mana, but I want to save that thing for something special. Also, it doesn't really help us out here necessarily because it's not asleep. It only helps when the Pokemon is asleep. Alright, we got it. Alright, we'll check out this mana real quick. Definitely not going to be added to the team. Jess is doing fine work for us. And mana is definitely a bit weak. It would evolve. I think it evolves with the Moonstone, so we could evolve it right away, but we're not in the market for that right now. I'm going to name this Maxwell. Don't know why. Maxwell was just what came to me. Not going to overthink it too much. Check it out real quick to see what it's got going on. Neutral nature, that's A-okay. Ooh, it has Moonblast. Nice. That is Yawn and Dream Eater. That's pretty sweet, actually. This thing actually has some pretty sweet moves. This has really strong moves. Why can't my team have moves this strong? But that's fine. We're still going to stick it in the PC. Send it to a box. And we will go and find, hopefully, this legendary. I'm really hoping at the beginning here. Let us see. I feel like, I mean, something's got to happen, right? They're not just going to send us all the way back here, tease us a little bit with some lore and a little relic, and then not do anything, right? Like, come on, Pokemon's not like that. This is a game for children. Children don't have that kind of patience, right? Oh, it's a cute little Rookidee. Oh, more rookie Ds. Oh, and the little bug thingy. Okay, so there were kind of evolved forms of the things out here back there. So that makes sense. Ooh, what was that sound? Oh, it's a Grubbin. Oh, okay. I do like Grubbin. Vikavolt is pretty sweet. I do like that one. Hits hard. It's slow, but it hits hard. Really, nothing's gonna happen. Ooh. Yo, the sky is totally changed. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm not sure where we're supposed to go, honestly. I mean, I know I can check. I just don't know, like, off the top of my head. Hammerlock? Okay, I guess we're heading back to the stadium. Interesting. So maybe the Pokemon will just show up there. Show me the town map. We'll fly there. We're certainly not going to walk the whole way. I was just kind of admiring how the landscape had changed. I thought it was interesting. That's Motostoke. Here's Hammerlock. Let me fly there, please. Yes, please. All right. Yeah, and we'll just keep going through. See if it'll finally let us fight Lee eventually. But right now it sounds like we're helping Lee. Hello, Rayhan. What do you have to say? Are we going to the stadium? Not actually sure. Well, if it isn't Nyce and Hop, it's a real shame the way things have turned out. You make it all the way to the championship match, and something like this has to happen. And Chairman Rose, thinking that the energy pouring from the darkest day would somehow be the key to saving Galar's future, seems a bit mad if you ask me. I can't follow at all how it's supposed to work. Well, I don't care if I'm up against the darkest day or the chairman or whatever. I'm going ahead. I'm off to help my brother. Alright, Rayon's gonna let him go. Alright. And he's gone. That Hop never changes. Always in a rush about something, isn't he? The key thing is that no one's been harmed. We gym leaders worked together with the city's Pokemon. We got everyone evacuated. Well, that makes sense. It would seem a bit empty. And you're fixing to help our champion? To save everyone in the Galar region? That's where I'm going now. Our greatest ever champion, and the greatest ever challenger, along with his fiercest rival, all teaming up against the darkest day? I almost feel sorry for it. He has a lot of faith in us. Go on, our great challenger, into Hammerlock Stadium with you. Alright, well, what do we want to throw out front? I don't even know. Oh, we're still paralyzed. Let's heal that real quick. I'm not sure that paralysis affects us, given that we have Magic Guard. That might just affect us from, like, the damaging effects of things. So we might still have our speed halved and be able to be unable to attack. So let's go into Vince here. He's definitely the lowest on the team. Nessie is somehow the highest on the team and hasn't evolved. It has to evolve. I'm very determined. There has to be a payoff here, and I'm going to keep waiting until I get that payoff. Oh, Lena, dang it. What are you doing here? Pacing nervously. That's what you're doing. Gym Challenger, you must help me. I mean, please help me. My Pokemon suddenly Dynamaxed for some reason and started running amok in the stadium. Mr. Rayhan was able to subdue the Dynamax Pokemon in the stadium, but if other Pokemon also Dynamax and go on a rampage, the underground power plant would collapse. Mr. Rose is down there right now. I know this is selfish of me, but I must beg for your assistance. I want you to head into the underground power plant and stop Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose has awakened a Pokemon known as Eternatus. Apparently, the energy emitted from its body is what's causing Dynamaxing. At this rate, all the Pokemon in the Galar region will Dynamax and go berserk. If that were to happen, please, you must save Mr. Rose. You can take the lift over there to reach him. I've enlisted the help of Chairman's younger brother, too. But who knows what's going on? Ooh, the Chairman has a younger brother? Okay, well, let's go see what's up. Eternatus. That is not one of the two legendaries. Is it like the... Like, you have, like, Kyogre and Groudon, and then you have, like, the Rayquaza of them, and you have, like, the Palkia, Dialga, and then Giratina. Which one's the... Usually it's, like, the third one's the mediating one that's, like, there to bring balance. Where does this go? Alright, fine. I just wanted to know. Whoa, it's a giant egg! Hi, Hop. Oh, I was gonna turn back and talk to Hop, but then I got stuck in the cutscene. That's okay. Interesting. He looks too happy with himself. And what do you plan on doing, Gym Challenger? Helping the champion. I'm afraid I can't allow that. The champion is the one who needs to control Eternatus. Must I explain myself? From your perspective, I suppose it must seem I'm doing something terrible. I don't expect you to understand. But I must provide Galar region with limitless energy to assure everlasting prosperity. It is my purpose, my duty, my destiny. That's why I've been giving the wishing stars to Eternatus. Surely you remember the red light that caused the ruckus around Hammerlock? That was all part of our experiments to awaken Eternatus. You must understand. I can't let you interfere with my plan to protect the future of Galar. Alright, it looks like we're going to battle Rose. We are. Listen to that music. That music is great. I like it. Oh, I like the music. I like the music a lot. Sadly, we don't have a fire-type move to take care of this thing. Hopefully he's not going to be Dynamaxing, like, everything. We're definitely going to switch here. An Iron Head could do a ton of damage to us. How strong is this thing? 55! Wow, this might be a tough battle. Definitely inconvenient that we don't have anything great to take care of this thing. I think Benji's probably our best bet. Just bulldozing the thing. Yeah, I think it's probably a good bet for us. We resist, I think, both of its stabs, so we can take its hits. The hail will chip away at both of us, but hopefully it'll be alright. Okay, Mega Horn, alright. Not what I was... I guess that would have been super effective too, yeah. We definitely don't want to stay in. This thing is just bad news for Vince. Don't know if we want to... I think we're going to heal once just to scout what's up. Want to make sure it's not coming in with some crazy strong move that I'm not expecting. Because Benji's definitely one of our best shots at dealing with this thing, so... With the hail up, it just makes me a little bit nervous about us being chipped away. Mega Horn's probably the strongest thing it's got. Okay, Drill Run, he's got some coverage. That's a ground type. That's a ground type move. That's inconvenient. Yeah, that's really inconvenient. Okay, I think that we switch, and we're going to go into Jessa here. Jessa, this thing should hopefully go for another ground type move, which means that it will miss Jessa because we're flying type, so it won't do any damage. I don't think we'll take damage from the hail either, given that we have Magic Guard. So I think this should be one-sided for the hail, which is nice. Air Cutter will do decent damage here. His Mega Horn will probably hurt us pretty bad too. So I'm going to paralyze him first, just so we can hopefully buy ourselves some time. I don't think a single Mega Horn will take us out. It's pretty strong in stab, but it's not super effective, at least it's neutral. So hopefully we're okay. Okay, now one Mega Horn will take us out. Now I'm very scared. Now I'm very scared of this thing. That's bad. That's real bad. Problem is, it doesn't get any better if we wait. I think we go for Air Slash here. It's our strongest move, and it's got a chance to flinch. So we're working with chance to flinch, chance for paralysis, and just hoping we don't get hurt that bad. Uh-oh. You're pretty tough. Yes, entirely too tough. Don't you think that's unfair? That's going to take us out. I have no doubt. We're done. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that would happen. I knew it. Swords Dance is... The problem is anything I switch into is either going to take that just as badly or worse. Swords Dance is a problem. It's a problem for sure. I've seen Drill Run out of this thing. I mean, Salazar can hit it on the special side, which is going to be pretty good. Achilles is our highest defense, but even then I don't think he can survive it. Oh, Swords Dance is so strong. That's unfortunate about Jessa. Jessa was pretty good for us. So we had 102 defense. Yeah, the only thing that has a chance of surviving that is Achilles. He'll resist the Mega Horn, but so he'd have to go for like a Drill Run or something. But I'm going to have to use Close Combat is the problem, just to be neutral on this thing. It's more physically defensively bulky than it is defensively, but there's no way Salazar takes a hit here. There's no way that Achilles takes a hit after Close Combat either. Definitely. I wanted to look at a summary again. I hadn't decided there yet. I think this is probably still the right choice, given that I don't want a chance going for... I don't want to Dynamax yet. Dynamaxing could save us here, but then it's going to be we're going to be in a terrible situation for whatever he sends out in Dynamaxes. So I think we just hope that a Close Combat takes this thing out. If he goes for... Alright, good. Whew. Ugh, sucks about Jessa. That's really unfortunate. Definitely not how I wanted that to go. Jessa was doing really good work for us, had some great coverage. Psychic and Flying were both really important coverages for our team. It's going to be a pretty painful void to fill. Ferrothorn. Ugh, why does he have all things that are quad weak to fire, and I don't have any fire types? It can't be Salazar now. Honestly, we have nothing for these. I guess maybe Nessie gets a chance to shine. We have Will-O-Wisp, so we can Will-O-Wisp the thing, which will neuter its damage. We resist its Grass-type stab. Ferrothorn doesn't hit that hard anyways. It tends to be a bit more of a bulky wall of them on. So we'll go for a Will-O-Wisp first for sure. Really wish we would have been able to get a Will-O-Wisp off instead of a Thunder Wave. It's also unlucky that the Eviscalier Okay, please don't hurt too much. Okay, good, good, good. Will-O-Wisp making that not do much at all. Never got paralyzed. If you gotten paralyzed for one turn, we would have been a-okay, but like so, we are less than okay. Okay, so Hex is definitely our most damaging move. It's tempting to Dragon Dance. Well, I guess maybe we can get rid of Dragon Dance pretty soon, actually, as we only have special moves. So we'll just Hex this thing, I suppose. A crit from Gyro Ball could really hurt here, given that we are considerably faster than this thing, and that would ignore the stats being halved, its attack being halved. So that does 2.5 times damage, 3 times damage actually, because it would do normal damage, then crit would make it do half again as much. Then that could be scary, so I'll go off and pop off a heal here. Don't mind just letting... I'm actually going to heal Benji too here while this Ferrothorn's not doing too much. Gyro Ball also only has 5 PP, so after 3 more of these, he'll have to start using something else, which will probably do even less damage. It seems like the chairman's doing a pretty good job of going for whatever his highest damaging move is, which is scary. He's definitely playing smart. He's clearly a good trainer. Oh, that really sucks about Jessa. Ooh, that is our time. Wow, time flies when you're dying to the chairman. Okay. So we'll pop off another heal here, and then I think that'll be his last Gyro Ball. So we'll see what he goes for after that. Definitely don't mind getting some heals up here. Shame about Dragon Dance not being very good for us. It definitely feels like I've wasted a slot on Nessie here, but we'll get rid of that in the future. I mean, our attack stat is slightly higher than our special attack, I think. Unfortunately, our natures are making them pretty similar. All right, so now we'll go for a Hex. Probably won't knock this thing out. Maybe with the burn it will. Yeah, okay, the burn should take it out. Unfortunate that... Okay, curse, that's fine. You're perfectly okay to curse. It's a little bit late. That would have been scary if he'd done it sooner, but he did not do it sooner, so we're okay in that regard. Alright, now he should go down to burn. And now we get a switch. Pay attention, Nyce. You oftentimes don't pay attention to see what's coming out next. It's really important here. I swear if it's like a Caesar or another thing that's quad weak to fighting or fire. If this is just the easiest fight in the world, if you have a Pokemon that knows so much as Ember. Okay, it's a Steel type. Okay, that's fine. We can handle a Steel type with Achilles. It's when it's Steel Bug that we're running into trouble. Achilles probably could have come out and handled that one as well, the Ferrothorn. But I didn't know what it would have, and it can be a little bit worrisome with dealing contact damage to it. So we'll go for a close combat here. We are faster. Excellent. I thought this Meowth might be pretty... or Meowth evolution might be pretty quick. Looks like we're okay in that regard. So yeah. Hopefully we'll have things under control here. I don't know what he's going to have to Dynamax. He hasn't really felt like he had a signature Pokemon. We know that he's got Benji, right? The what is it? The Caparaja, right? That's what it's called. All right, Achilles leveling up. Nessie. Oh, Achilles is our highest on the team. Whoops, not Nessie. Kling Klang. Okay. I don't love staying because we have lost those attack stats, but I guess Benji's an okay solution here with Bulldoze. Yeah, let's switch into Benji here because I want to have those stats back for when we go against, I assume what is going to be his Caparaja that he's going to Dynamax. Gigantamax? It might have a Gigantamax for him. It probably does, just given that he's a pretty important trainer here. So we'll go for a Bulldoze. It'll probably take 3 or 4 of these to take this thing out. Wild Charge, okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's a-okay. That'll do some recoil damage. Excellent. I don't expect this Bulldoze to do too much. Okay, pretty decent damage. Pretty decent damage. I will pop up a heal here. It's a little bit overly safe, but hey, we already lost Jessa this battle. I'm not looking to lose something else. As soon as that thing popped up a Swords Dance, something was going down if it got off a hit. I don't think there was really any way around that. Nothing I could switch into was bulky enough to really take 2 hits from it. I could have switched into Achilles and taken the first hit from the Mega Horn, but then if it follows up with another move, then that's where we're in trouble. So we'll Bulldoze here. We might actually be... No, that's right. We don't get the benefit of the speed drop from Bulldoze because of Sheer Force. So we lose out on any secondary effects for 30% extra damage, which is why we're doing as much damage as we are. So can't complain too much. Alright, the thing that scares me right now about sending out Achilles... Yep, there's his Caparaja. Alright, I'm glad I actually remembered what his one Pokemon we had seen before was. Is that we know Benji has Play Rough. So this thing has a Fairy type move it can throw away. We can't be crit, which is nice. Actually remembered that for the first time in history. Actually remembering that we can't be crit. So we're just going to Dynamax and close combat this thing. We don't get the stat drops from close combat, but... Oh no, down to my last Pokemon. This isn't looking too good. This dramatic pose. This isn't looking too good. Alright, so we're going to Dynamax, because he's probably going to Dynamax. And we will go for Max Knuckle. One of these might not take this out, but the second one almost assuredly should. We need to be able to survive a strong Fairy-type move, which I think we can. It's not going to be Stab, so if... And we know that our defense is higher than its defense, at least based on our team, at least. So if it survives our Max Knuckle, we should survive its Fairy-type dazzling whatever thing it's going to be. I'll show you a move that'll hit so hard you'll be speechless. Oh, yep, here comes the Dynamaxing. Oh, just overhead chucks the thing. Oh yeah, that's definitely a Gigantamax. It has some extra bones on its nose there. Did anything else really change? It became blockier. Got more makeup around its eyes. You can't even see its face! It's just a trunk! Oh, it's so good. Alright, it survived. That's fine. We just need to survive one hit then. We know he's got Fairy-type coverage, potentially at least. Oh, he's got a Psychic-type move. Okay, that's scary too. Okay, that's fine. We know we're faster than this thing. We have 100% accuracy. Our attack just increased, so we're going to be doing more damage. Should be no fear of Achilles going down here. If I heal to be absurdly safe, that's actually more dangerous right now. Because now that the field is Psychic, it'll do extra damage, so it'll be crit, which you can't. He can't crit against us, but it would do more damage. So there's definitely no reason to heal. We know we can take this thing out. We know that we're faster. It's pretty hilarious looking that you can only see the giant trunk in front of everything. It's definitely an interesting Pokemon. Not as much experience as I would have thought there for a Gigantamax Pokemon that was like 57. I'm surprised we didn't get more. Macrocosmos Rose. Oh, he's giving us a little slow clap. I'd forgotten how great Pokemon battles are. It's been so long since I battled. That sure was satisfying. That is not the point right now. The point is you're trying to destroy the world and some nonsense. Most impressive, Nyce. I wouldn't expect any less from a challenger endorsed by the strongest champion to have ever graced our beloved Galar region. I really do wish I could have seen the championship match between you two, and I'm terribly sorry to have ruined the whole gym challenge and everything. It's too bad, but it can't be helped. In order to solve the energy issue as soon as possible, we awakened Eternatus, but we couldn't control it. The champion came to aid me, even at the cost of abandoning the match. Indeed, just like a knight in shining armor coming to rescue a princess from a dragon. I do tend to ramble on, I know. I love to make speeches. But I think I can stop talking now. The champion should have captured Eternatus by now. If you're curious, you can take the lift up. And I trust you'll be going too, right, Hop? I certainly hope losing to me didn't discourage you too much. Go on now, both of you. Go see how our champion is doing. Ah, so he lost to Hop lost to him, dang. Discouraged? Don't you get it, Chairman? Neither me nor my Pokemon are anywhere near giving up. We learned how to be strong thanks to the gym challenge you organized. That's right, sir. You brought this upon yourself. You did raise yourself some strong foes here. Oh, tragedy. Jessa. That's really a shame. Jessa was pretty new to the team, but was already proving her worth. She had shown just how good she could be. It's a shame, it's a shame. We'll have to find something to put on the team now. Definitely. We can probably access our box from here, you think? You think we can? We can. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and deposit. Hey, Mana, you're in the wrong spot. You're not dead yet. In fact, you're brand new. Deposit that. We need to get Jessa, sadly. Has to go over into the graveyard. Let's see. Can we take those leftovers? Oh, leftovers are so good. We'll move those leftovers. We'll put those onto Benji here. Oh, I would like that back, though. Thank you. And let's take a look at what can fill in for... What is that? Okay. Honestly, it might be Maxwell. We saw some pretty powerful moves on this thing. Quinn's a little bit low level. It'd be a new type. That does give us 2 things that are weak to rock, 3 things that are weak to fire, which I don't love. This gives us a weakness to dark, which we're already pretty solid against. Weakness to bug, which we're okay enough against. Not great, but okay. Yeah, it might be Maxwell. I want to add a new Pokemon. I don't want to add another steel type to the team because we already... Well, our ground weakness has been solved by inconvenient deaths, actually. So maybe we could add in something like Kuro. Kuro's a pretty decent level, so is Bertha. Maxwell we'd have to use our Moonstone on. We only have one of those, so I'm not thrilled about that. Nope, I went the wrong direction. Show me Kuro. Bertha's pretty bulky. Anything we bring in is going to be another weakness to ground. What do we have for water? We don't have much against water types either. We have Vince. Okay, Vince can be our water type solution. Definitely want to make sure we balance the team well enough here. Kuro is going to hit anything. The problem is... Oh, nope, check summary. I want something that can take a hit and dish out damage. That's really what I want. And I feel like Bertha can definitely take the hits, but can't really dish out the damage. I think we'll bring Kuro back on for a little while here. I definitely do like Bertha, and Bertha's been a part of the team for longer, for sure. But I think Kuro will be able to take a hit a little bit better while also still potentially fighting something off. Bertha's moveset is really still just what's holding it back. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. We had a decent bit happen here. Definitely an intense battle. Sad to lose Jessa. Definitely a tragic one there. Not unexpected to lose something. I could have risked a switch into something, but with it having Swords Dance, nothing on our team was going to take 2 hits. There's just no way that was going to happen. There's a chance switching into Achilles and then a close combat could potentially take it out. But that would have been without the damage we got off from that one turn from Jessa, so I'm not sure we really could have survived that, unfortunately. Shame it had to be Jessa. Definitely unfortunate to lose a Pokemon in any situation, but we'll recover. We'll go and see what's going on with this Eternatus thing. I'd be surprised if Leon had caught it. It'd be strange if he just was like, oh yeah, I caught it. Everything's cool. I've got it. I control it now. Things are chill. Don't worry about it. I'm the champion. We're good. So I'm guessing there's going to be something that goes on there. Maybe we have to battle it. Maybe we get a chance to catch it. I don't know. I'm surprised that we haven't fought a legendary yet. That definitely seems like something legendary-ish, so maybe it's about time for that to occur. I guess we'll find out, though. That'll have to wait for the next one. Hopefully you liked this one, though. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe if you want to see some more of these in the future. 2 videos coming out every single day until we beat the champion. After that, we'll probably reduce to 1 a day. Play it by ear a little bit there. Let me know what you want to see. If you got any feelings strongly in one way or the other, I'll try and accommodate, but this does take some time. Hit the bell icon if you want notifications for when those go live. It is 1 at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, 1 at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And until the next one, hope you have a nice day. That's going to take this out. I have no doubt. Yeah. If you missed any episodes of the Nuzlocke, check out the playlist here. Or if you want to see me fail at some SNES games, check out this playlist right over here.